both my parents had passed in 1977. So, when I was going to OCC, which is Oakland County Community College, when they introduced us to the microfilm machine, I had the idea like, yo, I'm gonna go through all the newspapers, all the Detroit News and Free Press of October 77, hoping I find something. And sure enough, I did. I found the first article, mother teacher, found deceased, and I found a second article 2 days later, husband of mother teacher, found deceased, self-inflicted firearm wound, y'all. And this was relieving. Like I said, I knew something had happened. I knew they didn't just get sick and pass away like my grandparents have been telling me. But I also knew, like I talked about this, my grandparents didn't want me to growing up with that victim complex. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want people making excuses for me or disclaimers for me because both my parents had passed away. So they never told me, which I can respect that. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with that. But again, find those articles, and the articles weren't all the way correct. It says I was 3, I was 15 months old, had my name spelled wrong, and there's actually news footage. I don't know if it was on 247, but there are people that saw this on the news. Saw my grandparents, arriving at the house, taking me, the police are there and all of this. But now, like I said, I was 18 years old when I found this out. This was 94. Again, I'm in community college, and my grandmother had already passed away in 92. And my grandfather went on, he passed away 5 years after this, 99. And I never told him that I knew. Never told him, never asked him about it. You know what I mean? And the way I saw it, man, y'all, man, my grandparents, my grandfather, man, they gave me everything they had, man. My grandfather, as a man, everything he had to give as a man, as a parent, as a grandparent, the love, wisdom, everything, sacrifice he gave me, and I just didn't feel the need to take him down that emotional wormhole. Didn't feel the need to take him there. You know what I'm saying? I was okay, man. I made peace with the fact that we just didn't have to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? And so, but either way, and I was fine with it. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset. You know what I mean? I found out what happened and I made my peace with it. And I sat on that information for some years before I took a deeper journey down trying to find out what happened, which I'll share in the next video. Y'all be safe. I knew both my parents had passed in 19.